Guiding Light, created by Erna Phillips.
Well, Kathy, come in. This is your first time here, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Dr. Keila. I don't know why I phoned you and wanted to talk to you. Maybe it's because you married Dick and me. Maybe it's because you're a minister.
That's a good enough reason, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose it is. Then I've heard so many people say that you're not just a minister, but a friend.
Sit down, child.
Thank you. Dr. Keila, I didn't come here to confess anything. I haven't anything to confess, really. Whatever there is to know about me has already been in all the newspapers. Except one thing. Dr. Keila, what do you do when a man is still your husband only because of a sense of duty?
You know, Kathy, I remember thinking the day of your wedding, here are two young people who are really meant for each other.
Yes, I thought that too. But after all that's happened, I can't expect Dick to feel the same way about me as he did when we were married. I was a pretty frantic girl.
You were afraid of losing the man you loved very much.
Yes. And as you know, I lied. I lied about everything. I told Dick that he could have a divorce whenever he wanted it. Of course, he could get it without even trying. I think I want a divorce, too. And I want him to want a divorce.
Why, Kathy?
Because I know that someday I'm going to have to tell him that he's not the father of the baby I'm going to have. And that'll be the end. I don't want to have to tell him that. I'd rather he'd go his way and I'd go mine right now. Dr. Keila, I didn't have anything to do with Bob Lang's death. I mean, directly. I think my life and Bob's... Well, we'd most likely be together today if I hadn't asked him for a divorce that night. So in a way, I feel I am responsible for what happened. And now, I'm going to make up to my baby what I did to his father. No one will ever understand it, will they?
I think I do. But, Kathy, aren't you going overboard in your feeling of guilt? What happened, happened. There's nothing you can do about that now. Now, it seems to me there's only one course open to you. To prove that you can be a fine wife, a good mother. You love Dick.
Oh, yes. But my baby... No one knows what the baby's come to mean to me. How I'm waiting for the day when I can devote myself to...
Make a martyr of yourself, Kathy?
Is that what you think I'm doing, Dr. Keila?
Kathy, you think about it.
I don't think that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be fair to Dick and...
To give to the child the love you should have given to his father.
In a way.
You can't do that, Kathy. You can't give your baby the love that you should have given Bob Lang. These two things aren't compatible.
I thought you'd understand. I was so sure you would. So sure.
We'll learn more about this in a moment.
Introducing two experts on beauty. Their specialty, that ivory look. They know how fresh and clear a complexion can be. Now here's a friend of theirs, this stunning model. She'll tell you her career depends on that ivory look. Yes, these experts always choose pure, mild ivory soap. They know it's the skin soap more doctors advise than any other. Naturally, the soap that's gentle enough for a baby's skin is wonderful for yours. Why not give your complexion that lovelier look, that ivory look? Start cleansing your skin regularly and use gentle ivory soap. 1 week later, your complexion will show a smoothness, a clearness, a softness that you won't believe. You'll have that ivory look. Your skin never outgrows ivory.
And now, back to the guiding lights.
You don't understand me at all, Kathy. Where did you get the idea that I wanted a divorce? What have I said to make you think that?
It's what you didn't say, Dick.
If you don't know I love you by this time, I don't know how saying it, words would prove
You're
it.
confusing love with a sense of duty. How could you feel about me the same way as you did after all that's happened? And supposing I am tried for the murder of Bob Lang.
You won't be. What are you doing to yourself, Kathy? What are you trying to do to me?
I'm trying to give you an out. An easy way out.
I haven't asked for it. Kathy, you're creating a situation between us that doesn't exist.
But it does exist. Ask your mother. She put into words what I felt all along, that it's your deep sense of duty.
Oh, my mother. When did you see her?
Oh, Dick, does it make any difference?
No. The mere fact that you talked with her is enough to make me think...
Dick, she's right. You've been embarrassed at the hospital. You've been questioned by reporters.
So?
I don't think that the hospital likes that very much.
What else did Mother tell you?
That I should give you a divorce. And I said that you could have it any time you wanted to.
You've forgotten you're going to have a baby.
Oh, no, Dick, I haven't forgotten. Your mother doesn't want the name of Grant in any way associated with me. And it won't have to be once we're divorced.
Are you out of your mind?
Dick, I never thought as straight as I'm thinking right now.
You do love me, don't you?
Love? What has that to do with it?
What has love? That's the one thing there is in life, Kathy. What else is there? What has love to do with it? Why did we get married, Kathy? Because we were in love with each other. Do you think that when something happens, I can suddenly forget that love?
Dick, I think you'd like to feel that it's out of love, but it's not. It's out of a sense of duty. Because you are the kind of man you are. Because you want to say to yourself, I'm doing the right thing. How would it look? What would people say if I left my wife now? I'd rather it would be now than later, don't you see?
Sit down, Kathy. Now, look at me. Have you forgotten what you mean to me? What you always mean to me?
Dick, please.
You don't want to be convinced. But why? You haven't said yet that you don't love me. And even if you said it, I'd know it wasn't true.
I'm not saying that I don't love you. It's because I do love you. It's because I know what all this is going to do to you, to your future.
Kathy, if you're trying to be a martyr, to make a sacrifice for me, you're being ridiculous. Just because I haven't taken you in my arms and told you repeatedly that I love you, that I have faith in you, that I believe in you, it doesn't mean that I don't love you, that I don't have faith in you. You should know that. You're my wife. Why don't you believe me? Why? Answer me, Kathy.
Oh, Dick, reasons. You can't always find words to interpret your feelings. You just feel something, that's all. You can't always say because.
You've got to be able to say because. Now, I don't want to hear any more of this. I don't want to hear you mention the word divorce again. Listen to me.
Oh, Dick, no, don't put your arms around me.
Kathy.
I mean it, Dick. I'm not the kind of girl that you should ever have married. Your mother knew that. And today I know it. And I know something else today. I should never have married you.
Why is this towel in a frame? Well, because there's something special about it. It's not only clean, it smells fresh, feels softer, and you can be sure the hands that washed it are smooth. This towel was washed in Does, and does a wash like no detergent can. It's the soap in Does that does it. Finer, richer soap than in any other leading wash day product. Now, here's a close-up of our towel. Clean? Sure. But besides that, it's softer to touch. Doesn't feel matted or stiff, but soft and smooth. And Does leaves your hands smooth, too. Try Does and prove it. Does not only scrubs out the toughest dirt, Does leaves your clothes softer and smoother, and is so kind to your hands. No detergent can do all that. It's the soap in Does that does it. The Guiding Light has been presented by Does, the soap that does everything in your washing machine. And Ivory soap, 99 and 44 100% pure. It floats.
This is the CBS Television Network.